I'm already inside the garden. Gordon Calvary, the Tomb Garden. Is it not amazing? Then for me the question of is it true, the true place, if it's the original place, if it's not important. The environment here, the spiritual energy is so strong, and if we compare the Church of the Holy Sepulchre to that, then this is more authentic, this is more beautiful. Now we know that the Garden of Joseph over Arimathea, according to the book of John, is near the tomb. Oh, near the Golgotha, near the Skull Hill. Then in that case, this is the garden. And sadly, as I told you, I won't be able to reach the Golgotha viewpoint, mainly because they are renovating it. They're building something more modern and better. And but I want you to see every part of it. There are two groups here now. The first one is Israeli tour guides that actually study students, and the other one is a real group from outside of Israel, right there. It's the mid of October, and Israel is trying to find a solution for the tourism problem. I'm not working as a tour guide for more than almost 2 years, and they are trying to deal with it. Sadly, they're doing it too slowly. Then I believe that, look at the lemon. I believe that at the end of December, or the beginning of December, people will be allowed to go in, but usually until February, there's not a lot of tourists. Here I cannot reach the fence that I show you, and the other curtain is the Skull Hill, right there. Then that's the reason I actually started with it first, and now you know where it is. Now the Skull Hill belonged to the Romans. Before that, it used to be a quarry, and remember that the place that we saw Zechariah caves, it was a quarry for the first and second temple, and it shows you that if it's quarry, it belongs to the government, King Herod, the Romans. Then it's not a public area, but people used it as a burial site because it was outside the city. Sounds like by the accent, it sounds like from Nigeria or something in Africa. I love that accent, and I love those people. They're so warm. And we are heading to the tomb. Oh, they blocked me from doing it? No, they didn't. I love that fruit. I don't want to disturb them, then I will make a round tour. Let me nice to them. In that place, down there, my daughter, she was very young at that time, used to play while I was guiding here. And she used to come to me and say, Tzachi, Abba, Isaac, I'm talking with angels here. I'm talking with angels here. It's to-do-dum for me. And in about another thing that it's very important for me to tell you, a lot of the Protestant, and I accept it in a way, but you know, where am I? They believe that Jesus wasn't crucified on top of the Golgotha. You know, we got used to it. It's in every art, in every place. If I will ask you where he was crucified, you will tell me that it was on top of the Golgotha. But let's talk about it. Read the Bible. The Bible never mentioned that he was crucified on top of the Golgotha. The Bible mentioned that he was crucified at the area of the Golgotha. Then in that case, lots of questions. Can hear that? Can hear them? I love that. I love that. When I'm guiding those groups, I'm smiling, but I'm smiling all the time. I love doing it. And you see lots of small chapels here. And what I want to do is to go to the tomb before they will reach the tomb, because it's going to take time, which is still beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. Unbelievable beautiful. Another reason to believe that it was here, we know that the Jews used to skull people that were against them there. One of them was Saint Stephen, that he he actually enjoyed those stones, and it was after Damascus Gate. Here it is. Here it is. And to show you that it was a very important place, you can see here a wine press. If there's a wine press, it means that usually it belongs to someone very rich. And we know that Joseph of Arimathea was a rich man. There is a water system at the other side. You know what? It looks like they're going to be there another 5 minutes. And let's go to see it, and then we will visit the tomb. Let's keep it to the end. Usually that place is full with groups of disciples. So sad, isn't it? And there's a picture that I want you to see. Yes, it's still here. All right, ready? When I was standing early morning, I was standing here, and right here, and you saw that is the bus station that cover most of it, and we saw the two eyes. But that's how it looks like at the 19th century. We're standing at the side of the wall, Zechariah Cave, and what you can see beautifully is the skull. Oh, let's listen to them. That's a water system, but let's go and listen to them. On the way to the water system, I want you to see a very special tree. Some of you ask me, what is the meaning of Shaked, which is my name, my family name? Here it is. Now we know. I'm an almond. And Tzachi, the shortcut of Isaac. Now I know all my secrets. And this is the water system. Sadly, the picture of it is gone, but it's a huge one. And if it's a huge one, it's such a big place. It means that it's owned by public or government or whatever. Then in that case, It's not a private place. That's what I mean. Now, we can go into the tomb from there, but we will do it from here, and there's a woman in it. Then I don't want to talk inside. Let her pray. Let's start with that. There's a lot of doubt here, and because most of you are Protestant, then I can deal with it, and you can deal with it too. We are not sure that it is a tomb that Jesus was buried in it. That's why it doesn't called Jesus tomb. It's called Golden Tomb Garden. It's called Golden Calvary. So many names. It might be that. Some believes that it is a tomb from first temple time, 100 years before Jesus. And some say, all right, maybe it was that. It started from there, then they used it later on. But that is a problem for me, because we know that Jesus got a tomb from Joseph of Arimathea, and we are in Joseph of Arimathea tomb that no one used before. I love it. Mark 16:6. Do not afraid, you come seeking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified, but he is not here, because for he is risen. You know what? You will read it in English, and I will read it for you in Hebrew. Ready? Go. יוסף איש ארמתיים, ג'וזף, יוסף, ונקדימון לקחו את גופת ישוע, ג'יזוס, ועטפו אותה בתכריכים עם פסמים כמנהג הגבורה אצל היהודים, the Jews. במקום שנצלב, crucifixion site, ישוע, ג'יזוס, היה גן, garden, ובגן קבר, טומב, קבר חדש, new tomb, שעוד לא הונח בו איש. שם שמו את ישוע, כי ערב שבת היה ליהודים והקבר קרוב. And this is the gospel, John gospel, הבשורה, gospel, על פי יוחנן, John, י"ט, 40-42. The only thing that I think you actually realize, or you could read, is 40-42. I'm not going in. She is praying. She asked me something. Then let's talk about how the Jews used to be buried at the time of Jesus. First of all, there were niches. And they used to put the body in those niches. Rock-cut tomb was only for rich people, and Joseph of Arimathea was a rich man. Then, in that matter, he gave Jesus his own tomb, because every Jew must be buried before sunset. Then he asked Pontius Pilate, he had a good connection with him, to get the body of Jesus, and he got it. Because Jesus had no tomb, he's not from Jerusalem, he's from the Galilee area. He gave Jesus his own tomb that no one used before. Now I will talk about it, that no one used before. There were so many niches, and they used to bury the dead there. And let's say there are 4 niches. What will happen to the 5th one? I mean, there's no place for him. Then they used to put to open the oldest niche and to put the bones of that man in an ossuary. Let me show you what an ossuary looks like. Here it is. In those kind of boxes, they used to bury, they used to put the bones in. And then they could bury someone else instead. When I'm talking about instead, it's actually a problem for us, because Jesus got a tomb that no one used before. In the tomb, you will see 3 beds, not niches, which is more likely from the first temple time. The door wasn't so high, it was lower than what you see here. The people have to bow when they enter into it. The first room is where they purify the body of Jesus, and then one of those niches, some say the left one, is the tomb of Jesus himself. You can see here a canal. According to what we believe, the Rolling Stone was there. We didn't find here the Rolling Stone, but here there's a Rolling Stone from a different place, not from here. Now, if it's okay by you, let's wait. I can hear her praying, and it's more important than me. And I do have lots of time. I mean, I'm not in a rush today. Well, I'm trying not to be in a rush anyhow. Oh, I have no tourist. Then, did you already subscribe my channel? If you want to, let's start with it. Some of you, some of my subscribers say you're doing an amazing work, and thank you for that. I'm really trying to do that. I love doing it. And because you don't have tourists, we will support you. Then they asked me to open the Buy Me a Coffee site, and through there you can donate if you want to do that. It's really important for me. At the beginning it was too difficult for me to say it because my ego didn't let me do that. I'm doing it because I love to do that. But when I bought a new dress to my daughter, she hated the dress. I won't do it anymore, only with her. But she loved the idea that I can afford to do that. Let's wait for the lady to go out. She's more than 25 minutes there, but it's so important for me. I'm actually crying when I hear her. But it's so rare to see the shape of, as we believe, a cross here. And now the sun is actually touching it. And look how beautiful it is. And I'm waiting for her to go in. You do have time. Is it okay to wait? Thank you. Amazing. It's so beautiful. I was crying with you and he heard you. Where are you from? India?
Nepal.
Where are you from?
Nepal. You know Nepal?
No, Nepal.
Yeah.
My son, I love Nepal.
Oh yeah?
I've been in Nepal twice. I'm from Tel Aviv.
You are Israeli?
Yes.
Yeah. I speak Hebrew.
You can speak it. את יכולה לדבר עברית. I love Nepal. Where from Nepal? Where from Nepal?
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu. I've been there 3 times.
Very long. For 20 years.
Ah!
10, 12 years.
Oh wow.
No.
Then
Now 40 years.
40 years.
I work in Meta.
Then Nepal. If you never visit Nepal, my friends, go there. It's amazing. And especially Kathmandu. Then I just want them to see the tomb. And I will say it again and again and again. I was praying with you.
Okay.
And what you said, he heard you for sure. Then I will do it quickly because you want to continue? Right. What's your name?
Radha.
And my name is Isaac.
Okay.
And you can see them are shivering. You're amazing. And you sang beautifully. Then let me show them the tombs. Look at the ancient cross that we found here. Remember, it's like 3 beds. 1, 2, and 3. One of them was of Jesus. Do you know where the tomb of Jesus was? That one or that one or that one? Or generally? Yeah, we don't know for sure. But it's such an amazing place. And you've been blessed by her. She blessed you, not me. She blessed you. And again, thank you very much. And now you can see every inch of it. Now you can be part of it. You are already part of the family.
Okay, I'm going.
You're already part of the family. And if it's okay by you, I will enter soon for like 2 more minutes. All right? Can I do that even if you are praying? All right, and don't.
It will be no problem.
Yeah, no problem for you?
No.
Okay. Thank you very much. Then you saw the tomb, and you met an amazing Nepalese woman that works here in Israel. She is not a tourist, but she made me cry. And you know, in Israel and all over the world we are suffering, but the foreign workers in Israel are suffering more than the rest, because the first one to be, kicked out of their job were them. And I do have a very good friend, a Protestant guy from India, from the south of India. His name is Danny. His real name is not Danny, but we know him as Danny. And he lived in a room together with another worker, and that worker worked at the airport at nighttime, and Danny could sleep at nighttime there, and then they used to switch, because then they used the same room and the same bed. And what can I tell you? He suffered more than me. Danny, I'm praying for you. Thank you very much for being here with me.